Okay, it's before 1 a.m. on the 15th day of January, year 2021. It's like 10 till 1 a.m. There's the infrared stove. Hopefully I won't get interrupted. Somebody, not me, has cleaned up more and cooked a good meal yesterday. I went and got a lot of groceries. I don't know exactly why I'm doing this. Oh, I got hiccups and heartburn. I indulged in that, no lying to it. And in the past 6 weeks, this is my second time to drink beer. Oh, I bought that yesterday. Bananas. Lots of stuff. I have quite a bit of that. It needs to be stored. I don't really use it that often. It's a dog deal. It's okay. The other day when I was showing the cheesecake in here, she's like, don't show the bottom of the refrigerator, don't show in there. But she cleaned it out since, for the most part. She was even spraying on that the other day with a bottle like that mixed with bleach. I buy those. I even have my mop is a commercial handle mop, the one I've had for a while. I don't know where it is. I mean, for real. Like, if I'm in Walmart, don't go to the womanly side near the groceries to buy your mop handles. Go to near the buckets of paint and stuff, the industrial commercial side. That's how guys shop, right? When they want mops and stuff. They named it after me. That's a bad joke. And it's for RVs. I bought that random a while back. It said septic safe, so I'm like, okay, it'll work. I just made some of that not long ago, but there's more than one brand. What's in there? She made that. I made that earlier. Why am I doing this? You want to see what's in my refrigerator? Oh yeah, this is like back in the day. It's empty cribs. Look at my humble abode. It's worth $3 million. Well, maybe around me, but not exactly here. What we got up here? I don't even know where she put stuff. I'll figure it out later. That should be frozen all the way. I even bought she's a good cook, I'd give her that, but oops. I needed to go to town. But I got that yesterday. I purposely bought it over a different brand because it seemed like it was, I don't know, premium pure cane. Anything that's been around since 1901, you know, I see anything that's been around that advertises that's been around since 1901, or even on the seafoam automotive type or engine type treatment. It's been around 1940 something. You know, anything that's been around that long, they must be doing something right. Right? Like this, which I don't drink it that often. It's really kind of a cheap beer, but then again, it's been around 1865 apparently. They must be doing something right. Oh, the one last thing. And I don't even know why I kept this. I kept it because a couple years ago, it was my first time to buy it. You know, what is the pint of beer, because of being a 16 ounce. And it was back when me and this particular woman were going to appointments that were for her. I'll just say in Hot Springs, Arkansas. I've did my share of going there in the past. Got propane yesterday. She helped make that happen. I hope they don't think we were rude or I would come off that way. I just hope they don't. I got avocados yesterday in that. She usually does pretty good with that. Oh yeah. Hopefully that's going to be happening. We've both been saying we wanted to. She's good at it. Her particular homemade pizza. But what was I going to show? Oh, she put it in here. I don't know why. Maybe she plans on drinking in some of it. I thought we was going to share it. She don't drink much. I haven't said a name. Am I allowed to get away with this? I don't mean it disrespectful. And I'm in Arkansas, and this is Arkansas wine. Let's see what it says. Vented and bottled by Post Winery. I can't pronounce that. Altus, A-L-T-U-S, Arkansas, USA. Postwinery.com, and then they got their phone number. And I haven't even got to formally advertise. I can't do it right now. There's like an iconic photo I would like to show on my computer that I can't get to right now. But if I got to formally advertise about a spring to hot water, I don't know. There's something I'd like to do with it. I don't know how many years ago I bought that. She may have brought those. I can't say I bought those. Nope, these must be hers. Unless there's something I don't know. There's more of this. I got two different brands. The Clover Valley brand and more of the traditional brand. But I don't know where she put them. I bet they're up here. Yep. That's the Clover Valley one. I'm trying to figure out which one was used. And I got two Clover Valley. Okay, I only got one of those. That's not Clover Valley. Honestly, that one's probably the better tasting one. But I'm not gonna. If you're interested in bottling water from Walmart to, I don't know about them, but they're Switzerland. They can't do it to a high degree. There's other things I could say on the developmental side, but I don't know. But all this was gotten yesterday. From even this, that. That's not the type she told me to get, but I got it anyway, and I got the type that she told me to get. Oh, and I am a fan of oysters. And I bought the kind there in the rectangle tin can. She ate some of them yesterday. I like oysters, like on a cracker. Or a cracker. Anyway, I don't know. I just hope things go well and productive. I really do. And I've needed somebody, not just somebody or anybody. Here, believe me, I've been, even that day she called, or the day before, or the day after, I honestly knew in that moment I wasn't going to be productive. I was depressed and motivational about that yesterday. She reminded me to, or I wouldn't have. She said she doesn't really care for this. She says it doesn't get the smell out of certain things. Oh, I bought that before. That's actually pretty good. And there's another brand. And how long does it say it's been around? 1946. They must be doing something right. That's pretty good. That's a number of months back. And where's my propane burner? No, I'll quit. I'll end on that note. Like January or the very early of that year, 2001, when this region of the country and state of Arkansas had what I call that 100-year ice storm, I had this. I've had this like since I was 16 or 17. And I've even had it propped up in here before, boiling coffee at other times, like summer 2016 when a storm come through. And, you know, the power was out is the point. But we were without power here at least 7.5 days in or about January 2001. And over that historic, they called it a 100-year ice storm. I know when I got up the next morning on the other side of the highway, went outside, through the woods, you know, I mean, from your own yard, you could just hear trees, or the limbs of trees, big tree limbs snapping like gunshots because of the weight of the frozen ice on them. It was a big deal. It was an emergency situation I heard about on the radio, even when I'd be driving here, like price gouging, and because people were getting, like, generators were going up for prices more than usual. And I'd like to get another one of these That's not French. That's the Spanish side, I guess. I recommend these. I had one. I used it for a number of years. You can't really get one cheaper than $70, but not for a huge area or learn the rating of it. I mean, your average electrical heater is 1,500 watts in usage, but they're not. They're just not as efficient. Like, if you go to a general store, if you spend $15-20 on an electrical heater, even though it's 1,500 watts, it's not going to be as energy efficient. It's not going to heat as big of an area. And this is 100% ceramic disc. I mean, it's actually, I think, designed, if I keep reading on it, it's a heating furnace. It's a furnace. Yeah, ceramic disc furnace. I have it back there, but it finally took out last season, and I just have a little tower heater that's not. I'd like to have another one of them. They're actually when I bought it at the particular, almost at the local hardware store in this region, and it was in or about February of 2006. I gotta think, 14, yes. We were having one of the coldest spells we were having here then, in or about, February 2014. We were having wind chills in the negatives. I saw ice here frozen the thickest I'd ever seen it in certain areas. And I learned my four-wheel drive truck, it really was limited and couldn't do stuff. It couldn't go up a certain area that was frozen over, like a concrete slab. Okay, that's got to stop. That's a little fast. But anyway, yeah, it's like 1 a.m. 15th day, morning of anyway, January 2021, 22, correct, 2022. That shouldn't be up there. That's from a long time ago, from my grandmother. I actually got her on it. I've heard of Megace. It's appetite stimulant. I think it's wise to always have that around for people that can have allergic reactions. She brought that. I didn't do that. I didn't know I had another one. And I just recently tried that. I don't know much about it until it dries out my nose. So that's a mix of some of my stuff and stuff. I had it in the refrigerator, but when she cleaned it out the other day, I buy those for usually wipe off screens of phones and sanitize stuff. And I noticed, even though I was buying these, even that brand at a particular store, I'll say in Mena, Arkansas, that I swear, I'm just going to kind of estimate on the prices. I got those yesterday. It was either these or these. There's really for the diabetic alcohol, whatever, sterilized pad before people prick, but I was buying them for, I remember, let's just say the first half, early half of 2021. I noticed right after the COVID-19 deal started, it was like, I swear, I'm just going to say the process I think I remember, however, whichever type of brand it was, and they were going for 97 cents a box, and it was soon after COVID-19 happened, they were going for $1.97 a box. And I remember there was the grocery store. What was that? Is she getting something thrown away? That, if that's been here a long time, that's probably worthy of throwing away. Yeah, it's been here a while. She knows what she's doing. In most cases, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I'm even though it's not like I probably look crazy. I drank 15 beers yesterday. Last night, and we started before dark, but it's not like she doesn't know what she's doing, and we've been sleeping on the couch ever since. I don't know why, but we sleep on the couch, but I don't know. And plus she likes to have the TV on, but I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, where I've been, I can't explain it. To try to say in short, it was really, really stressful before my mother passed away, like let's say in the middle of 2020. And then I had a lot of other emotions after she passed away, anger. And then within so many weeks after I got her death certificate, I started looking in an old particular business email that ironically in the past month or 6 weeks from now, I no longer can access. Like it's been deleted, it's gone. And anyway, I don't know, I just looked at stuff and looked at old hard copy contractual stuff. That's actually kind of nice. I need another one. I got a part in there that's bent, or not the original part. And I don't know, it was just really, really stressful. And I was in over my head. And it's kind of like for a long time now, I've needed various types of counsel, legal counsel, financial counsel. And it was very, very overwhelming. And during the latter half, more towards the end of 2020, and the first half of 2021, it got really, really bad. And even, I don't remember what day this woman called me, but in very, very late December of 2021, so I believe it's now 2022, I was like, I need to hear. I'm going to have to shut up, because she's going to start wondering what I'm doing. And anyway, but I bought that. Now, them were actually culinary rated scissors. But anyway, I'm just doing my dictation commentary. I'm about finished. I'm not on the phone with anybody. What? Huh? I'm not sleeping. She actually was the one, I guess why I made a big deal of it. She ordered a disposable one like late spring 2019, the Zippo. And I appreciate having a good Zippo and having fluid. I have the Ronson brand of fluid out back. I keep it on hand. It's just like, in case you don't have those, run out of those. I mean, you don't want to put fluid in there, just to end on this note. It will evaporate out. You don't want to just like put fluid in there and store it, unless it's a butane type of deal, because it's going to evaporate out. So it really is an as needed deal. You leave the fluid in the container to be stored. Put it in here as you need it. Because on like a dry day or just dry air, it's not gonna stay in there on the cotton side unless it's a butane type style. But anyway, I bought this. When did I buy this? So many months after my mom passed away. AutoZone, Montgomery, Arkansas. $50, right under $50 after tax. A replacement key cylinder for that 2001 Blue S10 in my yard, because I lost a long time ago the last key to it. It wouldn't work on the doors, but it would work on the ignition if I changed it. But really, it's beyond me. Somebody else could fix it. I mean, there's so many areas. It's leaking water, and at the rate where it was leaking water, I don't think that stuff like advertised, like Blue Devil, or whatever those sealant things are, I don't think that would fix it. And I don't know. Some other things have happened. A few little wires have gotten chewed into, but that's partly why historically most of the hoods are up in my yard on older automotives. If I don't have poison out there, I keep the hoods up because it keeps it drafty and cool, and it makes the pack rats not want to do what they do. And they can do some crazy things, you know. They're like half the size of my little Mia Chihuahua, or she's a mix Chihuahua, and what do you call it? Rat terrier. We went over, I'm going to say my mom's, even though it's where I grew up, and she cleaned that up. It's a candle holder, and there's stuff that's been around over there. There's a lot of stuff over there I have since 10 years, 20 years for me. I'm not for sure where that come from. There's something else I was going to show that she got and cleaned up, but I don't exactly know where it is, and I'll bring it. Oh, she moved it. If I can get it real quick, I'm going to show it. I got to quit. If I can find it. Oh, right here. I actually suggested she bring it. I don't remember when my mom bought this, if it was at Walmart or Golden Leaves bookstore, but I don't know how many years ago it was that my mom bought it. But it's meant to hold a little wick there for a candle. It's actually kind of nice. And anyway, but this woman cleaned it up. I mean, she's got qualities I like a lot, but I'm not gonna lie, this woman scares me. Like, I don't want to put myself in the position to be hurt. And hopefully she's not listening to me right now. Oh, she doesn't review anything that I do on here. But if she does, she'll probably pick and choose what she'll want to be mad about. I bought them a while back. Wherever the main box is, it don't matter. Okay, battery saver. I gotta stop. 15% battery remaining. Anyway, stopping point. This got cut off. This will be my stopping point. I wrote it. I don't care what anybody says. Somebody was nice enough to make a copy of it, but of this part, but it got cut off of whatever they had in Montgomery County, Arkansas newspaper. Anyway, I'm gonna stop there. I don't know. She just had her being here. It's a morale boost. I can say that. Believe me, this man is. I've been alone enough here. I've been like alone a lot. And I was the only child. My mom was the only child in some ways. My mother and I were kind of like brother and sister. I mean, if my mom was alive today, she would be 71 as of last September. So come this September, she'd be 72. And then come this April, if my grandmother, my mom's mom, was alive, she'd be 100 this year. Anyway. I need to advertise that photo off that computer for that spring building. I need to do some formal advertising if I'm not doing it in vain. That's a good brand. I've been buying that type of trash bags for a while. They're good trash bags, and for the price. Anyway, kind of a random video. I can't share what's on the TV, I don't think. I don't know if I can or not. It's an old movie I've had that she put in. I saw it in theaters with a friend many years ago. Whoops, I didn't even want to show it on the TV. I wasn't trying to. Here's the... Oh, there. It's going to go dead. It's supposed to get cold tomorrow night, if not tonight, like below 30. Anyway, I gotta shut up. I keep saying that. You need those. Like, I haven't used it much, but I have these. I haven't tried them out. I like refillable stuff. I like sustainable stuff. Especially for this time of the year.